Hi, Sagittarius. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to your January 2025 love reading, and even going into next year, what Spirit might have for you. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and any cross watchers, always welcome. Let's see what your cards are saying today. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to anybody that's new. If you're newly guided here, I'm so grateful that Spirit has asked you to join us. These are loving messages for all of my Sagittarius. Take with you what connects to you. Leave the rest for everyone else. Spirit, please share with me loving messages that are meant to be heard. I am listening for you now. I have slow climb. You are getting there one step at a time. But it's worth the effort. It's a little bit of that feeling of worth the wait, that sometimes we have to be patient, whether it's we're waiting for the perfect person or the perfect person has come into our life and there's some obstacles or there's a situationship, they just said, that we have to overcome. And it's a little bit of, we'll get through this and we will be together one day. It's very much a feeling we will be together. I want to stay with that for a second because there could be some obstacles. It is a feeling of, I mean, not everything is a clean slate. Not everything is perfect conditions. I wish it was. We'd all be happy, right? But it is a feeling of, oh God, like, what have I gotten myself into? But this person's really great, and I really want to be with this person. Rising flames, let your passion guide you to the fulfilling purpose meant for you. Ignite your soul. This person could really be exciting for you. It literally is opening you up. It's flames of passion. It is, they're saying a rebirth in a sense. It could be the first time you've been in love in a long time. You could feel alive again. You could be that this is just an incredible journey and I don't want to get off of it. So something's going on around that. I have quiet moments. Seek solace in the silence where clarity finds its true voice. Hear what is unsaid. For those of you that have been watching me for longer than a minute, you need to quiet your voice long enough. The sound that's around you, okay? People, TVs, music even. Go sit outside and listen to the birds, listen to the wind, listen to the leaves, and just listen to your voice. Listen to that inner voice that talks to all of us. The problem is we're so busy that we can't even hear ourselves think. So maybe Spirit's trying to send you some messages right now about a situation that you might be in, and you haven't even given Spirit a chance to let you hear it, let you receive it. So I think that that's really important. It's really hard to train yourself to do that. So whether it's going for a walk, don't go for a walk without music. You'd be surprised at what your mind tells you. I get the music, kind of going to the beat, but sometimes we got to listen to that inner voice, because it's trying to guide you, Spirit just said. I have a Page of Swords. I have a Four of Pentacles. I have a Death card. And I have a Four of Wands. I have to tell you, it came into me a couple of ways. The first thing that came into me was somebody who has gone through something that they say to you, I'm not sure whether I ever want to be married again. They're divorced or they're widowed, and it depends on what you want. If that's in alignment with you, then great, go for it. But I feel like they put that right out on the table. Like there's no reason to be married. There's no reason. Like they kind of talk about marriage right from the beginning, that I really wouldn't ever be married again. So if that's how you feel, like that's fine. I'm not interested in being married. I don't have to be married to somebody. But if that's something that's important to you, then you may get a little bit of an earful of, I've been there, done that, and I just don't want to go there again. And I'm really guarding myself to that kind of level of commitment. I'd like to be in a relationship. So if you want a ring on your finger someday, then I want you to listen to what they're saying right from the beginning. Okay. If they're saying, I just don't ever want to be married again, I'll live with somebody, but I don't want to be married, then you have to decide what it is you want. I have a 6 of Wands. I felt like you just captured this person. So this person does want to be with you. It has nothing to do with, I want to be with you or not be with you. I have a 9 of Swords. They have tremendous fear. Either they had a bad divorce, a bad relationship, broke off an engagement, something. They're family members. They come from a divorced family, Spirit just said. So they could have had divorced parents, and they just don't want it, I guess, in their life. I have an 8 of Pentacles, possibly meeting at work and around work. I have a 2 of Wands. Which path will I take? I feel like they want you on their path. I will say that. I feel that if you're okay with that, you don't have a formal contract. A lot of people today do things like they exchange rings. They are engaged. They're engaged, but they never legally get married. They live together, they buy homes together, people have children together and don't get married. So it really depends on what's important to you. But if you decide that that's fine, then you guys are going to start going down this path together. And I do feel like this person does want to capture you and does want to be with you. So I am feeling good about that. An Ace of Swords. They're being very upfront, very truthful, and they're not holding back, Spirit just said. I have a 4 of Swords. They've taken time to be alone. They have, the way Spirit just said it to me is they've lived their life. I almost feel like I want to say they've lived a long life, but that makes me feel like I'm telling you that this is like an old person. But maybe they're a very old soul. Like this old soul knows what it wants. It's like innate in them that like, I just know what I want. I know what's going to make me happy, and I have to live my truth. And I feel like that's how they live their life. That they walk in their truth, they walk in their values, like they're not going to have anybody convince them what's going to work for them or what isn't. So I have a Knight of Pentacles. There's a little bit of a slow movement there. There's a little bit of I'm not in a rush for anything. I'm not going to go fast. I'm not going to rush things. There's no finish line. So that might be upsetting to you because maybe it's moving slower than what you would like, but maybe this all makes sense to you, Spirit just said. So some of you, this might be making sense. Like, yeah, we both think the same way. We don't want to rush anything, and we don't necessarily have to have a committed relationship to be committed to each other. Sacrifice. Love may come with sacrifices. Evaluate what you're willing to give up. We all give up a little something when we enter into a relationship, whether it's time, flexibility, meeting somebody halfway. Sometimes somebody gives up a home. Somebody will move to be together. Spirit saying that the words that will be said, okay, it's almost like I'm willing to give this a try if you are, okay? So I feel like we come to some kind of an agreement, like, hey, we have nothing to lose. We really like each other, and let's give this a go. Let's give this a try. And I feel like then it starts to unfold, and I think one thing leads to another. So it is going to feel strong, they're saying, in a period of time. I have destiny. The reunion with your twin flame is a destined event. So you could feel like you're supposed to be with this person. You could feel that we're meant for each other. We've shared past lives together even. Spirit just said it just feels right. So you're not questioning it. You're not you're not, I guess for the first time in a long time, it's somebody that you really enjoy. It's very comforting to you. You're very compatible, they just said. So that could be really important to you, that you guys just are you get along really well and you're very compatible. I have together. Find joy in the simple pleasures of just being together. So there's I don't want to make you any promises, because I'm not, that's not what I want. And I just want to be with you. And if that's something that you want, then I'm all in. So this feeling of let's just be together. So if that's something that you want, I think it's this person's ready to move forward. And I don't know, there's so much pressure put on people with who are we to each other. And I do think that we should have an identity to each other. You're my significant other. Okay. You don't have to be my spouse, but you're my significant other. You're my partner. I feel like that's very important. But for those of you that want to be married, or it's important to your family or your belief system, this person's not looking for that. This person they're walking in their truth, and their truth is saying, I don't have to have something like that to be in a relationship. And here's the wedding. So this is hard. It's like entering into a relationship with somebody that you really adore and you really like, and you want to have a family someday, and they say, I have no interest in ever having children. If you want to have a family, walk away, because you want to be with somebody who wants to have a family. So it's the same kind of feeling. If you want to be married to somebody and that's important to you, this person, I feel like, isn't what they're bringing you. Yeah, look at charisma, love flows to you. So that you could have a great chemistry with each other. It could be very charming. You guys could really, really like each other. You're really falling for each other. So just know that going into it. But I feel like it's right from the beginning. We talk about what it is we both want, which I think is good. It's like it's out on the table. It's discussed. So let's see what else they have for you. Tell me about this connection, Spirit. I have a Queen of Swords. I have a Page of Swords. I have an 8 of Cups. I have a 5 of Cups. The little page came into me as I can't wait to get to know you. I want to know everything about you. And when you're in those new relationships, you're asking all those questions and you're talking for hours on end. And it is a feeling of pillow talk, like pillow talk all night long. You guys know what I'm talking about. And it's a feeling of, I just want to talk to you all night long. We never run out of things to say. We talk about everything. And I even felt with that 8 of Cups and that 5 of Wands, we talk about the dark side. And what I mean by the dark side is we talk about the things in our past that we're not proud of, that we didn't work out for us, that somebody walked away from us for a reason, or I walked away from them for a reason, the kind of fighting what we fought over. And I just feel like it's all very honest and truthful and kind of raw feelings. But I want to know. I want to know. I want to know who you are. I want to know, what makes you tick. And I feel like I can't ask you enough questions, or we can't talk about enough things. So this is going to be a very emotional connection, but it's also going to be a very honest connection. And I think that that's important. I have a Hanged Man. I'm going to go back to that feeling I had right from the beginning. It was, this is worth the wait. right? That I've waited for this. I've waited for somebody that I felt this connected to, I can talk to, I'm really enjoying. They were truthful and honest right from the start. They didn't, start something and then announce to me that this isn't something that they ever want in their life. We talked about it. 222 on the clock when I'm recording this. I have a 7 of Swords. I have an Ace of Pentacles. And I have a 3 of Swords. 7 of Swords, 3 of Swords. I feel like we both have stories to tell. And I feel that maybe our stories are very similar. And sometimes that's what happens. We just feel like we've walked the same path, or we have very similar stories. But I feel like this is a story of a broken heart. This is a story of my ex did this, my ex did that. That's why it ended. I don't ever want to be there again. It was really hard. It took a long time for me to pick myself up and be in a better place. So I do feel like this is a very raw, emotional, very vulnerable conversation. And it's okay, because I feel like this person is saying, thank you for sharing, thank you for sharing, but I have so much more to offer. And this is security to me. This Ace is coming into me as security. I don't ever want you to feel that way. I want you to feel secure with me, emotionally secure. I want you to feel like I'm not going anywhere, that we have abundance flowing into us as a couple. So I do feel really secure with this person, or I will over time. I like the vulnerability also. I think that that's important. I have a 5 of Cups. I've been disappointed in the past. That just was like, I've been disappointed. I'm stronger than you think. I can pretty much handle anything. I can handle anything. There's definitely, we compare our war stories. I'm going to say it that way, that this is what happened to me in that relationship. This is what happened to them in the relationship. And we learn more about each other. We learn more about ourselves, saying it out loud, and we learn more about each other. And I feel like we can, I guess, understand each other better is probably the best way to say it. But I really like this truthfulness, because I don't feel like everybody can do that. I don't feel like a lot of people, in fact, are the opposite. I don't want to talk about my past. I don't want to go review all the gory details. But I think that there's a certain amount that we need to know. I don't want to know every detail either, especially not on the first date. I want to know about you, because I want to know your hurts, your pains, your joys, your sorrows, your path. I want to know more about you, because I'm really interested in you and I'm falling for you. So I just feel like this person is, asking these things from the bottom of their heart, because they want to really do a deep dive. Like, this is a deep dive. I mean, it's really somebody who wants to know you inside and out, and that's important to them. Ace of Swords. It's so honest. It really is. It's just such an honest, I hate to say adulting, but that's what it feels like. I feel like we really are being adults here. And we're really just being honest with what we both want out of life. And I think that's okay. Ace of Wands. Thank you, Spirit. How fun is that? And I have a Knight of Wands. Look at this charging forward. It's filled with passion. It's good stuff. 6 of Cups. I was always looking for somebody like you. A little bit of you're my new best friend, right? That soul energy that comes into me. Look at these cute they're like 2 little girls smiling at each other. And your partner and your life partner, your soulmate, whatever it is, it is your best friend. And sometimes you meet this person, and yes, you see them as your lover, you see them as your the person you're getting to know. But at the end of the day, you realize, like, this is my best friend. This is my best buddy. And I can tell this person anything, and we can talk about anything. And I want to share everything with this person. And I do have the most fun with this person, Spirit just said. This person makes me laugh. So there's something about this person that makes you laugh. There you go. That's good. They make you laugh. They love your laugh. Good. I only want to be with you. Oh, everybody wants to hear that. I'm leaving a karmic situation behind. There's I want to tell you what I've been through. I'm not doing it again. You know, the person who's been through hell and back with a divorce and says, I'm not going to ever get married again. It's not worth it to me. It was a horrible 4 years of my life to get divorced. You know, some people go through crazy things with a divorce. I only want to be with you. So what more commitment do you need? You know, I guess that's, you know, if they say something like that to you, like, what more of a commitment do you need? So that's probably where this is heading. You're the only one that I would give my life for. Beautiful. I love how much faith you have in me. No one has ever believed in me the way that you do, and I treasure you more than you know. Oh, I want to be treasured, Spirit. I want to be treasured. Nice. And I love you and care for you more than you will ever know. Yeah, I do feel that. I feel like it's going to be a deep commitment. It's going to be a really good connection, or really, as I said, a very adult connection. And it's going to be good. It's going to be good. So I think we're just going to talk some things, but I really like the, I only want to be with you. And that to me says, I'm committed to you emotionally, Spirit just said. And sometimes that's all we need. Sometimes that's everything. That's everything. You can be married to somebody and they're not committed to you. So having a piece of paper doesn't mean anything if there's not a commitment there. If somebody's cheating on their spouse, there's that, you know. So it's good. It's really good. And they just said to me, moving into the new year. So my Sagittarius, this is a connection that's going to bring you into the new year, and it's going to unfold, and we're going to fall in love, and we're going to become more emotionally connected and be vulnerable with each other. And this incredible sense of truth and honesty is all around us. So it's a really nice connection. It really feels beautiful to me. So we're going to put this out into the universe. If this hasn't entered into your life, please use this reading to manifest this kind of love, because it's beautiful. And if this is in your life now, claim it, own it. It's yours in the comment. I want to thank Spirit for these messages today. I want to thank you for being here. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit the like, the bell, all the good stuff, comment. If anybody would like to book a private reading with me, please check out my website at KathyMamolenPsychicMedium.com. And I'll see you guys all again in another Love Messages real soon.